Welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore, and welcome to Slender for Life. You know, I'm very passionate about assisting people in taking weight off, and most importantly, keeping it off. And it's been a real privilege and an honor for me over the years to facilitate people in their weight loss. And we really focus not so much on taking the weight off as much as we focus on, once they get it off, about keeping it off for the rest of their life. You know, I grew up the fat, chubby kid. As a baby and as a toddler and young child, grade school, I was overweight. Junior high, 7th grade, so overweight. I got a medical excuse to get out of PE. Never had another gym class after that. Young adult, very much a couch potato, very physically inactive. When I dieted, I could do deprivation, I could take weight off. And of course, when the diet stopped, I pretty much always put as much and usually more weight back on. I did that yo-yo thing, up, down, up, where about 15 years ago I had about 110 pounds more than I do now. And at that point I said, that's it, I quit. I'm never ever going to diet again, only to put that weight back on. So I gave up. I just figured I'd continue putting weight on. Then about 14 years ago I got serious in my training as a clinical hypnotherapist. Volunteered to be the subject for a weight loss demonstration. It was with the attitude of, yeah, right, I'll show you. I fully believed in hypnosis. I'd been using it for years. I was there to be formally certified. But I was so convinced nothing would work for me and my weight that I was going to prove the instructor wrong. But you know what, folks? I started noticing two things. There were times that my wife would finish eating before I did, which was unheard of, because I always just inhaled my food. And the second thing, which was more significant, was there were times I would finish eating and there'd still be food left on my plate. I was a big member of the Clean Plate Club. I emptied my plate, her plate, the kids' plates, the serving bowls, and usually 15-20 minutes later I'd have my head back in the cupboard, the refrigerator, looking for more food. So I went back to the instructor, had several more sessions, took the weight off. Have kept it off ever since, and now today I'm just very excited and very passionate about facilitating, working with people at taking weight off and keeping it off. You know, I started looking around at doing research at various weight loss programs, because my intention was to create my own weight loss program. And I looked at Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers and Slim Fast, OptiFast, Nutrisystems, Atkins, you name it, all the ones I tried and failed at, and plus a few others. And I came across a program called Slender for Life. And I liked what I read, liked what I heard on the phone. It was down at that time it was in San Jose, California. Flew down there several times, liked what I read, liked what I heard, and decided that there was very little I would do differently, so I trained with them, got licensed by them, brought the program up to Seattle and Bainbridge Island, used it for a year and a half, and was so impressed with the results clients were getting that I bought out the program. That was back in 1999, and now today and since then I train and license therapists throughout the United States, Hong Kong, Canada, and have my own school for training of therapists. We went out with a personal assessment. It's called the Inner Diet Assessment. We send it off to Georgia, and we get back a book like this that's individualized to each person, and it goes into the 6 mental and emotional roadblocks that keep people from taking the weight off, and most importantly, keeping it off. And then we customize and build our sessions based upon the Inner Diet Assessment and the feedback that we get from clients as we go along in their weight release journey. Our goal is to work with you, with the client, throughout the time it takes them to take weight off. This isn't a 1 or 2 session program. This truly is about creating success. And so for some folks it takes 2 or 3 months to get to their goal weight. For other folks it can take 2 or 3 years. A lot depends on how much weight they have to release, age, medications, other influencing factors. It all comes together. But together we work through it and create a support system that allows you to get to your goal weight and stay there. And we follow what we call a multi-menu, or flexitarian approach, using Dr. John McDougall and the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine as guidelines for the eating strategy. And again, this is not about dieting, about following some rigid program, but it is about creating healthy desires for vegetables, for whole grains, for fruits, foods that look like it was dug out of the earth, picked off a plant, a bush, or out of a tree. And anytime you do chicken, fish, beef, pork, it should be for special occasions, and keep it to the Weight Watchers concept. It's a deck of cards, it's a bar of soap, it's the palm of your hand, it's the condiment, it's not that hunk of beef or chicken or salmon that's flopping off of both ends of the plate. We tailor our sessions. We start out with weekly sessions, and we tailor our sessions based on your inner diet assessment, based on how your week's gone, and we focus in at your needs. When you come in, it's not like other programs you may have heard about where we spend a couple minutes with you and put on some earphones and have you listen to a canned CD. Now everything is done live here in the offices, and so it truly is your program, tailor-made for you. And the key to our success is I teach you some very quick, almost instant stress reduction techniques, and also we teach you self-hypnosis, and we teach it in such a way that you learn to give yourself suggestions, take yourself deeply relaxed, and bring yourself back up in a minute. And that way, not only does it become a powerful tool that you're going to use around food and eating and exercise, you're going to use it in your relationships, you're going to use it in work, you're going to use it in all areas and all aspects of your life. And to support you in this journey, not only do we have our individual sessions, we have my book, Becoming Slender for Life, which is truly written to support you using self-hypnosis to make the difference every remaining the rest of your life, Slender for Life. And there's 10 CDs that go with it. And there's about 9.5 hours of listening here. And in these CDs is tracks that we assign on a daily basis for you to listen to in between the sessions, as well as years from now, if you have a stressful day, then you can come home and listen to a stress reduction track that allows you to relax. Or you want to brush up on your self-hypnosis, there's tracks there that would support you in that. And if you live here in the Puget Sound area, you can come to my Seattle office or my Bainbridge Island office. We have other offices throughout the United States, and if you look at Slender for Life, you'll see the locations. And if you have a certified Slender for Life weight loss coach in your area, please give them a call. If you live too far away from one of our offices, then give me a call at 206-903-1232, or send me an email, roger@hypnosishealthinfo.com. And together you and I can create a program over the internet, over the phone, using Skype and other resources to support you in your journey of taking weight off and keeping it off, living the rest of your life slender for life. So please give me a call or give one of our other licensees a call that have been trained and know how to use the Slender for Life system. They use my book, they use the CDs, and support you in getting to your goal weight. Any questions you have, call me, email me, let me know how to support you. And please, begin living the rest of your life slender for life. I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.